Hello everyone, Trigan here, and we are back on Growler's Island playing ARK Survival Evolved. So, as you may have noticed already, I got my stuff built on here. Sure enough, it was the restriction on building near caves that was giving us grief. And actually, it's something right after I did this, the Structures Plus modder fixed his so that it wouldn't build around the caves either. And I think that was just a new enough change to the system, to the game, that I hadn't added that particular configuration file to override it in. But it's in now. You can see we got our battlements up. I got some storage boxes here. And down here we've got our preserving bin. I've got some berries and meat in here. We got these two. I don't know how much we'll use them, but I thought it'd be wise to have them here since we're so close to the mountain, the volcano and everything. Got two beds, some more storage, and our water well. I don't think you'd seen this yet. It's a cool little mod. I really like it. In fact, I'm thinking I've got the water tap on our desert mod instead of this. But you have to be a lot higher level to make that water tap than you do this. This is available like at level 15 or something. I just didn't use it because I wasn't sure if it would look out of place on the Scorched Earth map. But it would be really nice to be able to put one of these in instead of having that ugly pipe going all the way down to the pond there. But anyways, we're not playing Scorched Earth today. We are playing the island today. And much as it terrifies me to say it, we're going in the cave. I've never done this. I have only ever been in one cave on this island. It was the one in the southeast corner of the map. Here, I'll bring the map up. So you can see where we are. Oh, it actually did come in. Nice. You can see where we are, just east of the volcano. You can see the volcano right there. And down in the very southeast corner, just north of the of that little island there, that's Herbivore Island, or Safe Haven, there's a cave there that I had heard at one time, erroneously, that was the easiest cave in the map. It's not. But Eek and I had tried going in there once and just ended up getting killed. But the only time we'd done a cave here. Now, I've done a couple caves on the center, but a lot different. Some of those caves you can just sort of waltz in and stuff. And of course that was also in a group with 3 other people alongside me and killing lots of scorpions and snakes and all that stuff. But we are going to solo the Chitin Cave. Pray for me. Pray for me. I have left any of the really nicer stuff. I mean, we can replace the rifle and everything, but I didn't figure there was a need for the trank rifle or the sickle. I dropped my nice pick and left a cheap one there instead. I don't remember if I had a nice hatchet or not. But anyways, so all this stuff, I made sure it's all low quality. The canteen we can afford to lose. Actually, I better fill that thing, though. I just now noticed that it was short. There we go. So we've got some eggs on us. I just ate. So we should be good in that area. So we got Johnny here. Hopefully this will get Johnny some good experience. I like that Trig. He's a nice Trig. He actually took care of a scorpion, I think actually a raptor out here for us too. They were hovering around our house here. And the auto close works nice in those doors. You can see this looks pretty nice from the outside too. We have quite an impressive little tower there. Well, hello, Mr. Sago. Here's the cave. Okay. Oh, you know what? I did not bring anything for fixing our torch, and we may need it. Before I go anywhere, though, we can lock up. There we go. I wanted to put these right in the doorway here. Because it looks so dark and uninviting in here. I thought some torches would, you know, brighten the place up. If I can find a spot to put it that's not going to block the doorway. There we go. Okay, let's go get some flint and wood and thatch before we go anywhere. Flint and stone and Wood. That's what it is. Would you get off me? Fine. We'll eat you. Be a little appetizer for Johnny. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. So we got stuff to repair our torch, should need be. I doubt we're going to need the omniocular, but I figured bring it anyways. They're not expensive to make. It's just my apprentice level gear and stuff like that I didn't want to bring in. Oh yeah, that does lighten up the center of that some. Maybe I should have brought a whole stack of torches. Alright. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. Oh, this isn't too bad. Get some glowy mushrooms when we get in here a little ways. Oh, there are bats in my belfry. Although people have been telling me that for a long time now. Except I don't think this is a belfry. But there are bats. So I was half right. So I find myself in the very unusual position that I'm not normally in of having to record my dialogue afterwards. So we had a little bit of a problem. And now we're having a bigger problem. It's sort of interesting watching this after the fact here. I don't... These bats just gave me such a problem. I really dislike those things. They're hard to hit, and it seems like they're pretty tough, too. These guys are going to be eaten very shortly. Yep, there we go. Their food. There's one behind the wall there, someplace. 'Cause I don't know, might have just had a flash of him for a moment there. But as I started to say, had a little bit of a problem. One thing, the game crashed, and then had some real-life distractions as well. So fortunately, I didn't get killed. I just left the cave. And was just going to restart when the game crashed. And unbeknownst to me, normally before I start recording, I actually test the microphone and I test the whole recording, make sure I'm getting video, make sure I'm getting audio. And I wonder if that's the bat that we can hear behind the wall, or if that's no, there's two of them here now. Well, I don't know where these guys came from. Anyways, normally before I start recording, I test it. But because I had already, started recording, I already done some of it, I didn't bother testing again. And I guess it sort of turned out that my my microphone wasn't on. So the whole rest of the video, after that first little bit, I had no voice for myself. We have in-game audio, but we have no other audio. So, yeah, so now I'm doing the audio this way. But I'm trying to remember now. What was I going to say? Yeah, we're feeding him up, trying to heal him up. We're really pumping up his health. I think his health was only like 3,800 or something like that when we started this video, and we got well, after I left the cave when we had the problems. Apparently 2 bats and 2 scorpions followed us out. Why they, thank goodness, didn't attack me when I got disconnected, when the client crashed on me, I don't know, but we ended up fighting them outside, and boy did they really beat Johnny up. I mean, he was down under half health when they got done. Of course, we'd also been fighting them in the cave. Oh, there's some snakes and spiders and arthropleura. Get him, Johnny! Get him! Like I said, it's sort of interesting watching this after the fact. So I don't normally, after I've recorded them, I don't get to see like my entire video. I see chunks of it as I'm editing, but I don't generally watch it all the way through again. So this is sort of different. I could have just sort of abandoned the video, but some neat stuff happened in this, and I didn't really want to just, you know, throw it out and say, okay, well, there won't be an ARK episode today, or I'll have to re-record a new episode, or whatever. The snakes are a little strange, the way they just sort of stood there and took it. Oh, and the spider's doing it too. That is really, really weird. But after we got out, of course, Johnny needed a lot of healing, so we went out and got a little bit more meat and healed him up. And I actually collected, what did I was it 600 chitin, I think I saw? I think it was 600 chitin that we'd all collected from those guys that followed us out and from the short fight in the cave that got clipped out of this, unfortunately. And then afterwards, well, you can see 747, we've already collected quite a bit of the stuff. But so we collect a lot of stuff. I got it off Johnny, got him healed up, and checked my armor. My armor was hanging on by a thread. Just the one, I think there had been an Arthropleurus millipede in that first fight, and he had almost completely destroyed my armor. So got the armor repaired. So we're, at this point, at least, well, we were when we came into the... When we restarted the video, I was at full, my armor was full durability, fully repaired. There's another scorpion, another Arthropearl. Though that guy, he, you know, gets out of sight there. He like climbs up the cave. Oh, there he goes. I lost track of him when I was going. I was like, I kept looking up there going, where is he? I wonder why he sort of ran away from us. That's really odd. Look at all that chitin, 115 chitin there. Of course, for us, and on the center, it's a lot easier. There's a spot in the South Jungle Island, on the very eastern tip of the South Jungle Island, on the center map, where there are 3 of those ponds, real close together. All 3 of them have beavers, and Eek especially loves raiding beaver dams. That's one of her favorite things to do. So we end up on the center, we end up with a ton of cementing paste. But here, the only thing we have... Whoa, there's a view. No, we didn't need that view again. Thank you very much. So this guy, look at it. He's damaging us even though he doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's really strange. But we only have that one pond that's in there in the secret lake area. We only have that one, you know, thing, and, you know, it spawns 1 or 2 beaver dams occasionally. So, being able to raid this cave for chitin will really help us out a lot. Later in the video, you'll see I'm actually making the chitin into cementing paste. If I hadn't mentioned before, I've never been in this cave before. This was my first go in this cave. I didn't need to attack that guy, actually. I wonder if I get... Oh, and 110 chitin. It was certainly worth it attacking him. I mean, he was a dung beetle. He wouldn't have bothered us. More spider. And there actually wasn't the light that was bothering me. It was getting so cold that I actually had to light my torch just to try to stay warm. Boy, despite them being hard to hit, Johnny's really, really tanking them like a champ here. Yeah, I'd watched a video on this cave, well, on all the caves. A guy went through and showed all the caves. Don't remember what channel it was on. But, I didn't think this was a very short cave, but I didn't realize it was this short, because that's the artifact right there. We just need to clear these guys out. Another level for Johnny. I think that was for Johnny. Yeah, it's for Johnny, alright. Is that obsidian there? I think that is obsidian. I could have hopped off and grabbed some obsidian while I was in here. I didn't see it. Cat butt. So I thought I had to go around this way to get in there, and of course, couldn't. Johnny couldn't get through there. And then came back around this way. And oh, hey, here's a way I can get down right here. I was real nervous with the stuff down there. It looks like water there. That's why I sort of maneuvered myself so I knew I wouldn't jump into the water. That water looks really odd, though. Yahoo! That my very first artifact. Excuse me. Alright, lighten the load. I want to see what was over here, and then saw more stupid bats. So, the heck with that. We came in for the artifact. You know, another time maybe we'll come through and actually, you know, do some clearing out and gather more chitin and stuff. But we got a lot of chitin from this trip. I was really pleased with the amount of chitin we got. And of course, it takes twice as much stone as chitin to make cementing paste when you make cementing paste that way. So, and there I just kept rubber banding back to that spot. And it was really annoying. I think there's another spot where it's right there. I did it again, but I think there's another spot higher up where it kept rubber banding on me. It was really annoying the heck out of me. I don't understand why in some places the game... So again, just rubber banded on me. I don't know why the game does that. It happens to me a lot like when I'm getting off my boat and the height of the boat's deck and the height of the there I want the torch. See, it was a good thing that I brought the stuff for the torch. I repaired the torch. But when I get off the boat onto the dock and the height isn't quite the same, a lot of times if I try to run off the boat, I'll just rubber band back over and over again. Another rubber band. Oh goodness, another rubber band. How many times are we going to rubber band trying to get out of this cave? And there's the entrance there. And it's nighttime. It was actually lighter in the cave than it was outside. Gonna have to move the bird. Just left the meat on him. He earned it after all. But Hades was blocking the door. I knew that when I'd put him there, but I was putting him in there to keep him from flying out and attacking things in the ground, which had helped me out when I was there, but I didn't want him to do it when I wasn't there. What was that? Artifact of the... I don't remember what it was called now. Artifact of the Smarty Pants? I don't know. Clever, that's what it was. That was close. Smarty Pants, clever, whatever. Wanted to leave some of the chitin and hide there so that, you know, we had stuff for making saddles or repairing things or whatever we might need to do here. I'd like to leave it somewhat stocked, just a little bit stocked, you know. And I went ahead and left the arrows there because we don't really need them. And we have all the other stuff back at the house. In fact, I'll eventually end up tossing out... Yeah, I'm pointing at those because I was talking about them. I'll end up tossing out one of those when we get home because didn't really need it anymore. And then I'm just coming back up here to grab my stuff. Oh yeah, see? My armor's half destroyed from that. And that was after having, you know, repaired it right before we went in. And let's see... So yeah, I did the primitive quality stuff I brought in with me. So I did not want to lose my apprentice. The pick wouldn't have been a problem because we have a blueprint for the apprentice pick. But the hatchet, I think I got in a drop. I don't think we have a blueprint for the apprentice hatchet. It'd be nice if we could get some better stuff. You know, really, we haven't gotten a lot of really good stuff in drops or from alphas. And we've fought a couple of alphas. I know we have. But you know, I've got that apprentice pick and an apprentice hatchet, and that's pretty much it. We've got some higher level chitin armor, but nothing in there. Sorry about that. I hadn't realized that that was where that section of the recording ended. I did a BRB at that point, you know, to fly back. And so as you just saw, I had started making cementing paste out of the stuff. And then I showed you guys, I think I showed you guys that, so the crafting table there, the round one, that was the Structures Plus. He changed it. Yeah, I think I showed you guys in the Scorched Earth video. Unless you didn't watch my Scorched Earth video, in which case, naughty, naughty you. No, just joking, just joking. I appreciate you for whatever you decide to watch. But yeah, I think next time we do a cave like that, we're going to make up some of the, like we had that focal chili. There's also, I think, the frigate chili will help keep you warm. So like that where it was cold there, if we make ourselves up some, and I did after this video, I made a little bit of stuff up. That, and then there's one for keeping you cool in like the lava cave, and then there's Lazarus chowder for helping you breathe longer underwater. So we'll have to. We've got the greenhouse. We've got all the components now. We've got our little cooker there. There's no reason why we couldn't go ahead and start making that stuff. But I think what I'm wondering right now is where are we going to get the obsidian? Have I gone over? I don't know if I've gone over there. I'm running my mouth about something. I have no idea what I'm running my mouth about. Heck, half the time you guys probably don't know what I'm running my mouth about. And you actually are hearing me, or I'm not hearing me at the moment. But yeah, in a moment I'm going to go look. What am I looking at? What am I doing? To wonder what on earth I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Now I'm getting the trophy base because we want to put that artifact we just got in. So there's the no. We don't want that. Come on, Trigan. Get the right button. There we go. Yeah, that one takes wood sign. We don't want it. Yeah, we know that. I'm talking at myself. That's sort of hilarious. But we needed obsidian. And here I'm going to look and see. Oh, I've got no obsidian. Oh, actually, I'm still looking to see where it is. There it is. Now you look. Trigan looks, sees there's no obsidian. Go over to the fabricator. Do we have any obsidian there? Yes, we have one. We have one obsidian. So what I'm going to tell you in just a minute is I'm going to have to do a BRBs to go get obsidian. And I wonder how long this video goes after this. I don't know. Maybe I should just cut it off right here. Who knows? Who knows? I'm making my way there. Yep. And there we go. Off to get obsidian. See, I told you. Alright, and now we're coming back from getting our obsidian. Worked out pretty well. We got a decent amount. Not a huge amount. We got enough to make the trophy stand and have a little bit extra. If I'd really been thinking beforehand, I would have, instead of taking Hades, I would have taken Fox and carried Pond up there and used Pond to gather the obsidian, because then we would have gathered a lot more. So I was thinking, before this point, I was thinking putting the trophy base. There's somebody splashing. I was thinking of putting the trophy base, sorry, just watching myself wander around here, upstairs, like where the sofa is. But after making it, I actually thought, what about this little spot here? I think I just walked past it. I was going to go upstairs, and I saw that one. You know, we don't really have anything in this entrance yet. Maybe we should put something in here. So, with the thought that we'll probably, you know, be getting more, I decided to put it right here, you know, closest to the door, and then we'll probably put 2 more to the left of it there. And then if we continue getting them, there we go. Woohoo! Hey, that looks cool. Our first one. I was really pleased with myself. As I said, I'd never soloed any of the caves. I'd never done any of the caves on the island at all. Eek and I had gone into one cave and got our butts totally handed to us, and never did caves after that. But that was like in our first. I hadn't played. I had played for a while, but not a lot, and hadn't had anyone to play with. I'd just been soloing. Now in the center, we'd done a little bit in the caves, but not much. We hadn't gotten the artifacts. Not Eek and I. Another friend of ours had gone down, and maybe two friends had gone and gotten artifacts. But I don't think I'd never been involved in it. I don't know if Eek ever was. So I was really tickled with myself that we were able to get this artifact. And, you know, there are other caves to check out. And some of them that will terrify me even more than that one did. Actually, that one wasn't bad once we got down in it. But some of them, you know, filled with lava and long drops to the bottom with narrow gaps you have to jump from spot to spot and all sorts of craziness like that. Oh, dear. Those may be caves, those may be artifacts that go ungotten by us. I don't know. We'll see how my bravery holds out when we get to there. And here I'm talking about how we never got any decent armor and drops or anything. So there's our turkeys. But that's about it. That was all we did. So if you like this video and my voiceover after the fact, which had to have been really impressive, but if you liked it, please tickle that thumbs up button for me. And please subscribe if you haven't already. But most of all, have a great day.